Hi, it's Leslie. 1,000-pound sisters. And I just have to jump to the most exciting part. Tammy is down to 534 pounds.
534.7. When I got on the scale, I seen the scale was at 534.7. I kind of stopped breathing for a second. I'm like 14 pounds under my goal weight from over 700.
She's down 25 pounds from the last time she weighed in. I cannot even believe it. I was so shocked. I was like, oh my God, Tammy, get your butt into that surgery room and let's get this surgery before that weight comes on. You can't get it anymore. Because she has been down under 550 and then she got COVID and it all went south and she couldn't get it. So I need her to just run, not walk, and get the hell over there. I mean, I know you can't run and I know you can barely walk, but just roll over there, do whatever you got to do. Let's get her into surgery and get this thing done. I feel like I take back every bad thought I had of that place. I mean, I really didn't think she could do it. It seems like they were just leaving her to her own devices to figure it out, and she did. This is like a different Tammy. She's like so much more emotional, so much more like, I don't know if maybe it's not those therapy sessions because they're obviously a bust. She does nothing in them and she totally shuts down, which is another issue we're going to have to get to. But maybe it's the family, maybe it's, I don't know, people giving her emotional support in her family, but she is a totally different person who is finally going to take this chance and God willing, she's going to get this surgery. Have to agree with Amanda.
She's going to do the damn thing.
She's going to do the dang thing.
I never thought that we would be this close to that finish line. I really thought through all this other stuff that we would just bury her at her worst.
And I have to agree, I really thought that it would be not a special, but like an episode of Tammy's funeral. No, we wouldn't have a special. That would be in very poor taste. But we would have an episode where Tammy died. So I'm hopeful that this is the event we've all been waiting for. It's finally happened. After how many years has this show been on? I've been watching it, I feel like, for at least 5 years. So, but anyway, that was the big news. But then all this other stuff was happening. Tammy needed clothes, so she tells her two sisters to go over to her place and to get some clothes and everything. And shock of all shock, the whole place has been cleared out. I mean, that place does not hit like it would be like screams like rob me, we have lots of stuff in here. I didn't understand it. I was very confused because they say that Amy's paying her rent. I don't understand, why would she be paying her rent now? It's not like Tammy was working, she could pay it just as well in neither here nor there, the rent paying. But anyway, they walk in, the whole place has been cleared out, including the kitchen sink. Usually it's everything but the kitchen sink, but in this case, it was everything including the friggin' kitchen sink. Unbelievable. They cleared it out, refrigerator, all the things, and even the grandmother's blanket. I couldn't believe it. And then so Amanda and Misty go up there to see Tammy, which is just so healthy for her. I'm convinced they're all doing so well because of laughter. Like, I think that's what keeps them all alive and chugging along. But she goes up there and I was like, don't tell her, she's doing so good with her weight loss. You don't need to tell her this. It's not like Little Bit Dying where she would have missed the service and everything if you didn't tell her, but she didn't need to know her place was robbed. Just don't tell her. Need to know basis. She did not need to know this. You get her some clothes, go up there after you can let her know when she's ready to handle it. Anyway, they decide to tell her that her place was robbed, grandma's blanket's gone, and Tammy took it so incredibly well. She was kind of like, it's just things. I'm doing it. Like, she's just a different person. I don't know. I feel like she's getting some therapy from somewhere. It's not from the chick we're seeing because she's obviously not doing anything with her, but somewhere she has found some sort of love of herself and she wants to do this and she's turning her life around and I am here for it. So that was the big news and such happy news. I'm like, quick, get her into surgery. But the little catch here is that she has to have six episodes with the therapist, and I don't think it means just sitting there shutting down, mouthing off, and then turning off your phone and ending the session. I don't think that counts as one. So she needs to either just like fake it, do whatever she's got to do. She's just got to do whatever she's got to do, or get a different therapist, someone you click with. I mean, they could do that. But anyway, on the nice juxtaposition, there's Tammy trying to get her surgery to save her life and kind of get her body in shape. We have Chris, who has had the surgery like over a year ago, who is down like 100 pounds, but still has, and he's quite expressive about the extra skin and things he has, but he's so cool. He owns it. Love Chris. And he's looking good. he wants the scheme removed, but they say you have to lose 50 more pounds because I guess they got to get all the fat off before it's safe enough to remove the skin. So he's over there just trying to perfect his body. He wants that last surgery to like bring it all together and, you know, complete the look. So this was funny. So they had like a little like Amanda, I guess she has 4 sons, with still what is freaks me out is Amy's husband. So Michael's brother was married to Amanda. I cannot picture that. Anyway, she has at least 4 sons because we saw them there. And the one you couldn't help, at least I couldn't help but notice, is the spitting image of Tammy. Go figure. I guess those are strong genes. But anyway, they had a little get together to help Chris try to lose this last 50 pounds. It was very cute. So they're a tight family. They laugh and they just do the things together and support each other. So it's looking up right now. Everything is looking up for these people. Anyway, things are getting exciting. Waiting for that surgery. It's gonna happen. I hope she can get the gastric bypass because that's the best one. That is the most effective and the most aggressive instead of just the where they shrink the stomach. That works, but not as good. Doesn't have, I've learned about these things. So I'm hoping she can get the gastric bypass, but I know there's, and that's what Amy had also, and it didn't really work so good for her, but you know, it could have been worse. But anyway, so I cannot wait until next week. I will be following this. Please subscribe and help my little channel if you're into this stuff as much as I am. Anyway, please subscribe and hit that notification bell and hit like if you like the video or dislike if you don't like it. And I will see you next week. Bye.